Welcome, Cancer. This week, the cosmos is inviting you to dig deep into your relationships and your sense of security. So, with the new moon in Libra lighting up your fourth house of home, family, and emotional roots, there is going to be a strong pull to reset your foundation here, to evaluate where you feel safe and supported and nurtured. But this week isn't all about the internal reflection, I would say. The energy around Mercury conjunct Mars is pushing you to speak up and take action as well. Your voice is strong, but with this intense energy, we need to be careful not to burn the bridges while trying to assert yourself, okay? And as the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd of October, you're going to feel an intense push to transform not just your outer world, but your emotional world too. So let's dive into the key themes this week and explore how you can embrace this shift with grace and intention, okay, Cancer? And all right, Cancer, now first let's break down the astrology for you this week. It all starts with the new moon in Libra, which is on the 21st of October at 28 degrees. So Libra is all about balance and fairness, and this new moon is activating your fourth house of home, family, and your emotional foundation. So if you have been feeling unsettled or unsure about where you are emotionally anchored, this new moon is your cosmic invitation to recenter and recalibrate. All right, there's a strong energy of letting go of the emotional baggage, old family dynamics that's no longer working, or home situations that no longer served you. This is a time for new beginnings in the areas that make you feel safe and secure. But you need to clean your house first, literally and emotionally. All right. So this week, Cancer, you are being asked to evaluate your roots here. Are you building your emotional life on solid ground, or is there something underneath the surface that needs tending to? So you might find yourself reflecting on what home truly means to you, and how to create a space physically and emotionally that feels aligned with who you truly are. The new moon invites you to plant seeds for a new emotional foundation. Maybe it's a fresh start with a family, or creating new or more supportive routine for yourself. This is also a week to clear out what's no longer serving you in your home life, so that you can build a more solid and mature and nurturing foundation to move forward. Okay, next let's take a look at the 20th of October, Mercury conjunct Mars. This conjunction is going to bring some intense communication energy your way, Cancer. You will feel a surge of mental energy and a strong desire to assert your voice, especially when it comes to your personal life and relationships. But with this energy, you need to be cautious, okay? Mercury and Mars together can sometimes make words come out a little bit too strong. This is great for standing up for yourself, but if you're not careful, it can also lead to heated up arguments or impulsive decisions. And finally, as the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd of October, the energy shifts again. Scorpio's intense transformative energy will bring a focus to your fifth house of creativity, love, and personal expression. And by then, you will feel drawn to explore deeper emotional truths and express yourself in a more powerful way, I'll say. And Scorpio energy urges you to confront what's hidden in the depths of your heart. And this could lead to a profound shift on how you approach in love, creativity, and your sense of personal joy. Okay, so Cancer, this week, your relationship is on a big focus here. It's a big theme. So the new moon in Libra is urging you to reset your emotional foundations. That includes on how you relate to the others. You might find yourself questioning whether your relationship, especially with your family or the close loved ones, are supportive, or are they weighing you down? And are you feeling nurtured or supported? Okay, or are you constantly giving more than you are receiving? So the new moon in Libra is asking you to reflect on your emotional home, where you feel safe and supported, whether those around you are aligned with your needs for emotional balance. So there is a chance for new beginning in your relationship this week, Cancer, whether it's a shift in how you relate to your family members, or the creation of a new supportive dynamic in your romantic life. You are being given the chance to start afresh. So boundaries may come up as reassess your role in relationships. It is important for you to find a balance between caring for the others and making sure your own needs are being met as well. So the new moon here will show you where to make the adjustment. So as the Mercury conjunct Mars on October 20th, you will feel the mental energy that urges you to speak up. So this transit can make you more assertive than usual. But that's actually fine line between healthy expression and impulsive outbursts. Okay, please take note. So with the Mars in Scorpio, you may feel a strong desire to confront issues head on. The key is to communicate with intensity, but without burning bridges. All right. So if there's something that you have been holding back in your relationship, this is the time to let it out. But be mindful on how you say it. So the Sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd of October, which brings down a deep emotional focus of your love life. So Scorpio energy is all about being intimacy, vulnerability, and trust. And you might feel compelled to have deeper or more meaningful conversation with the people that you care about. So Scorpio's influence here will challenge you to take your relationship to a more authentic level, to peel back the layers and to get real. So if you've been holding back your feelings, this is time to open up and create a more emotional depth in your connections. So Cancer, as you move through this week, it's clear that your relationship and emotional life is calling for a reset. And the new moon is asking you to create a more supportive foundation. An intense Mercury Mars conjunction is pushing you through to express yourself, but with care. And this is only just the beginning. All right. In the next part, I'm going to dive in deeper on how we can harness this energy for your career and personal growth, and explore how the rest of the week will unfold. So if you haven't followed me, please follow me. Okay, I'm Lee and this is Insights by Lee, my channel. Please follow me and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button for more weekly clarity here. And if you're ready for a personalized astrological reading, please DM me and explore the chart together and uncover what's next for you. Okay, and let's carry on. Okay, Cancer. So while you're being focused on creating balance in your personal life, there's a powerful energy shift that's urging you to look at your career and long-term goals. So the 21st October, the new moon in Libra is asking you to rethink your foundation here. Not just at home, but also in your professional world as well. Where do you feel emotionally supported in your career? In your work life, is it in alignment with your values? And are you receiving the recognition and resources that you need to thrive? This new moon is all about creating a solid foundation. And for you, that means aligning your career with your emotional needs. So you might feel the need, feel the urge to recalibrate your career path, or even making some major changes in your work life that makes you feel more fulfilling. And you may even ask yourself, is this the job or career path truly nurturing, or is it draining for me? So as we know, the Mercury conjunct Mars on 20th October, that sparks intense mental energy. You will feel driven to push forward with your ideas. So there's an urgency to act. And the planets are giving you the mental clarity to take decisive steps here. This is an excellent time to negotiate or pitch new ideas or assert your positions. Okay, but you need to remember, okay, the energy of Mars can be impulsive. So make sure you have a clear plan before jumping into actions. Okay, you will have the determination and the mental sharpness to move project forward, yes, and also balance that strategic thinking to ensure long-term success. Then when on the 24th of October, Mercury trines Jupiter, you will find that things begin to flow more easily. Jupiter's expansive energy will bring opportunities for growth and recognition, especially in communication or business ventures. So this is your window to make bold moves and present your ideas. As Mercury trines Saturn on the 25th of October, add another additional layer of the structure. It will help you turn your vision into something tangible. This is the moment to sign agreement or finalize contracts or set goals that you are ready to commit for a long-term commitment. Okay, so by 23rd October, when the Sun moves into Scorpio, your 5th house of creation and self-expression will be activated. This is where your deep transformative starts. Okay, you may feel a need or strong urge to take risks in your career, push the envelope of creativity, or pursue something that's personally meaningful. So the energy of Scorpio brings a need of authenticity. You are not interested in superficial achievements anymore. You want to work that You want to work what truly aligns with your passions and your purpose. And now let's go to emotional well-being. So this week, right, Cancer, your emotional well-being is being called for a little bit of transformation. So as the new moon in Libra resets your emotional foundation, there's also a subtle yet powerful push to release the old emotional patterns that may no longer serve you. So it's a time to take a closer look on how you nurture yourself. Are you creating the space you need for rest, rejuvenation, and fun? Or have you been neglecting your own needs in the pursuit of taking care of the others? So with the Neptune retrograding back into Pisces on the 22nd of October, you will feel the pull to reconnect, okay, with a deeper sense of intuition and emotional truth. Neptune being in your 11th house of friends, community, and aspiration brings back a sense of nostalgia, compassion, and spiritual healing. So this retrograde period is an opportunity for you to release any old wounds or illusions that has been affecting your relationships with the others. It's a time for emotional healing, particularly in your friendships or group dynamic. So the energy around Neptune retrograde can be a little blurry, but it's also important to focus on what's true and what's real for you. What do you want in your relationship, Cancer? Who do you need to let go in order to make space for the people who truly support and nurture you? So take this week to clear the air, especially with people who might have been holding you back emotionally. And on the 25th of October, Mercury trine Saturn. Okay, you will feel a sense of groundedness in your emotional world. This is a great time to go do some deeper work of self-reflection and build the emotional structures that will help support you in the long-term run. So whether it can be journaling or meditation or having those difficult, but necessary conversation, this is your moment, okay, to invest in your own inner peace and emotional strength here. And Cancer, this week's astrology brings some powerful challenges that will push you to confront your fears around vulnerability and control. We have the square, the Sun square Pluto on 24th October. That's asking you to examine the areas in your life where you may be clinging on to old patterns out of control, either over your others or yourself. So the shadow theme here is the belief that you are not in control and things will fall apart. But you must understand, real power comes from letting go of that fear and embracing vulnerability itself. This square can bring emotional power struggles, especially within relationships or family dynamics. So this week you might get to be challenged or to be confronted where you have been holding on to situations out of fear or out of change or loss. So you may feel tempted to assert your will to dominate the situation. But it is important to step back to ask yourself, what is the higher goal here? What do I really need to feel loved and feel secured? Okay, Cancer, this week is about transforming your relationship with power. So instead of trying to control everything, focus on letting go of what no longer serves you. Clarity comes when you choose to release what you can't control. And you will gain more power than you realize by choosing authenticity over control, actually, Cancer. And now let's talk about power windows, opportunities, this week, Cancer. So the first one will be 24th October, which is Mercury trine Jupiter. This is your green light for communication and expansion, whether you're pitching a new idea or sharing your truth with the others. The energy will support clear, confident expression. This is also a great day for creative breakthroughs in your career or personal projects. And next we have 25th October, which is Mercury trine Saturn. So this is an ideal day to solidify commitments, set down foundations, whether it's signing a contract or making a long-term agreement here, or building a plan for the future. This energy will help you stick with your commitment, okay? And the next one, the new moon, is 21st of October. This is a prime moment of setting intentions for your emotional foundations and family dynamics. So take the time to think about what you want in your home life and emotional world moving forward. So this day hold the potential for emotional and professional breakthrough, Cancer. So make sure to make use of these windows of opportunity to lay down the foundation for a brighter future for yourself. All right, Cancer. So this week is a powerful time for emotional recalibration. With the new moon in Libra, you're being called to reset your emotional foundation and embrace more balance and nurturing in your relationships. So the Mercury Mars conjunction urges you to speak your truth, but be mindful on how you express your feelings, okay? And with the sun moving into Scorpio, deeper emotional truths are going to surface, so embrace them. Your lesson this week is about redefining your power, okay, and creating emotional security here. And let go of what no longer serves you and make space for what aligns with your true self. All right, and thank you. I'm Lee here, and if you're ready for more personal guidance, DM me for a reading to help you navigate this transformative time if you need. Okay, and if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and follow me. Follow my channel Insights by Lee for more weekly astrological insights or tarot reading insights or numerology. Okay, remember, your emotional foundation is your greatest strength. Okay, Cancer? And have a great week ahead. And I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.